What software do you need to start your own SEO agency? Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron, the Millennial Entrepreneur, and like I just said, what software do you need to start your own SEO agency? Well, if you guys don't know by now or you're new here, I own an agency called growth-generators.com. Go check it out. We specialize in SEO for the tech industry. But when I first started, I needed essentially four, really three, but the fourth one is a bonus and it's going to save you so many headaches and honestly make you so much better at your job. So what softwares do you actually need to start your own agency? Well, chances are pretty good if you're watching this, you are either in the beginning stages of starting an agency or you're about to start an agency because you want the freedom of working from home, being your own boss, and all the good things that come with that. And I love that. But if you are just getting into this, you are absolutely going to need three and possibly the fourth one if you choose to get really, really good SEO results for you and your clients, right? I don't want to just teach you guys how to do it for yourself. I want to teach you guys how to sell this. I'm actually going to be making a couple videos in the future on how to price it, how to execute it, everything that you're going to need to know. But ultimately, in here, I'm going to show you guys the 3+1 softwares that you are going to need to run a profitable company. So without any further ado, let's jump into the computer here. And the first one we have right off the bat, and you guys have heard me speak about it probably tons of times at this point, is HubSpot. Now, there are absolutely better platforms out there for a better price. However, HubSpot is just the all-in-one solution. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it is going to be able to provide probably the best solution out there for free or for pennies on the dollar. So HubSpot is a CRM. They offer sales features, they offer marketing features, marketing automation. It is literally the bee's knees when it comes to marketing automation software. And you can come in here. They have a marketing hub, a sales hub, service hub, operations hub, which is brand new. I'm very excited to see what that's going to be looking like. And then the CMS hub. And all of these areas are different areas that you need to focus on for your business, right? You obviously are going to need sales. You're going to need some marketing platforms. You're going to need a CMS hub. And then you're going to need a service and operations hub. This is going to run everything that's going to be going on inside of your business. Now, you're going to need to keep track of your clients. You're going to need to keep track of your contacts, your phone numbers, email addresses, what communication is currently happening with them, and logging all of that information into one central location. And that is why I absolutely love HubSpot. If you plan on having employees or outsourced contractors that are going to be communicating to potentially your clients, make them go through HubSpot. Do not let them go through any other platform. That way you can oversee everything, and not only oversee everything, but also you can go in there and see when people are opening up messages, when they are visiting them, how often they're visiting them, where they're visiting your website, what pages they're going to on their website. It does a lot of different it just has a lot of different tools. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. So I'm just going to pull up pricing here because I hate when people hide pricing. Their starter plan is $45 a month, but if you're just starting out, look, you're bootstrapping. Don't spend the money right off the bat. Just go with the free version. You're going to be able to send out some email marketing, some ad management, some landing pages, forms, but ultimately, as far as a tool goes, it is phenomenal. I will leave a link down below to some HubSpot training. I have done over 2 or 3 hours of HubSpot training at this point, so I will definitely be leaving links down below. Go check those out. Go sit through them. It's the abbreviated version of what they teach you. You can go through what they teach you, but it's just going to take a long time. And then I'll teach you what you need to know to get started and go through the entire process. But without a doubt, you're going to need a CRM, and this is the best free CRM out there. Now, there's other CRMs out there. Feel free to go pick and choose, but start making money first. Don't go spending money if you don't have money to go spend, right? So that's number one. Number two, the number one SEO tool you're going to need, right? And I say SEO tool. This is HubSpot as a CRM, SEMRush, or Ahrefs. Now, I personally use SEMRush. There will be a link down below, but ultimately, you guys can go and start using this. Now, it's literally $100 a month, and some of you guys might be thinking, well, it's really expensive. Trust me, you need this platform. There is no way that you could be effective doing SEO without having SEMRush. It just is not going to happen. You're not going to be able to find good keywords. There are cheaper programs out there, but SEMRush and Ahrefs are the gold standard. Anybody that's actually serious about doing SEO and is getting sick results is probably using one of those two platforms. You can keep projects in here for $120 a month. It used to be $100 a month. 5 projects, so you could be working on 5 sites. Bill them for it. Charge an extra $20 or $30 a month for that. If you want to add more projects, I think it's like $20 or $30 a month. Just pass that on to the client. You can pull reports for them. You could do. The amount of information that's going to give you is just out of control good. It's honestly, it's a no-brainer if you're ever going to go do this. It's got a great little interface. It's a little confusing when you're first sinking your teeth into it. I would highly recommend going and checking out the resources they have. I'm sure I'm going to be putting together a full training on here, but you can go and you could just check anything, right? If I just pull up my personal website, actually, let's pull up my agency website here, growth-generators. It's going to start, yep, okay, so it's going to ask you for your email. It's going to give you some information, right? Wix uses this, but once you sign in, it's just going to give you a ton of information. I'm not going to sign in because if I sign in, we will be here for a lot longer than we thought we would. But it's going to help you with SEO, content marketing, market research, advertising, and social media. It is just a phenomenal platform to have all in one for literally the best price ever. To start your business, you're talking, if you don't buy anything else other than a website and this program, you're talking about $130 a month to run your business. Your first client should be bringing in way more money than that. So the third platform I'm actually going to go into, and I'm going to skip over this one right here, is Webflow. You probably need a website if you're going to be an SEO agency. Have some content on your website. I think it's very funny and also quite embarrassing when an SEO agency doesn't have a single blog on there. Make it a priority to create at least one piece of content every other week at the bare minimum. And the reason why is because, one, you're going to be able to talk about what you're working on, who you're helping, how you're helping them, possibly some case studies you're working on. And then ultimately, when a client says, well, how do I know this works? I do it too. The most embarrassing thing is when I see a client and they're like, well, I'm like, who's your current SEO person? They tell me, I'm like, wow, it's kind of awkward. They're trying to sell you SEO services in a blog and they don't even have one themselves, right? It doesn't matter if they haven't posted in a while, but if they don't even have one, it's a little nerve-wracking. Or if they have a couple posts, I get it. You as the business owner only have so much time. You have to pay other people. I totally get that. But it is so embarrassing. And the person's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I never really realized that they don't have a single article on their website, but they're trying to sell me. It's like, imagine taking the bus to a car dealership to work and, you don't drive cars ever and you're selling cars. It's just weird. Can it be done? Of course it could be done. Are there going to be people out there doing it? Of course are. And no hate against buses, but it's just strange to, or being a motorcycle salesperson, right? Oh, I'm going to sell you this motorcycle. Yeah, I don't ride motorcycles, but I'm going to sell you this motorcycle. Weird. It's a weird feeling on both ends. And that's really it. Those are the three main programs you're going to need. You're going to need SEMRush, you're going to need a CRM, and you're going to need a website. Everything else afterwards is bonus work. So now that you have this, you're going to be selling SEO services. You're going to get a ton of information from SEMRush. You're going to be able to have a beautiful beautiful website built on Webflow on here, and ultimately you're going to be able to keep track of all your contacts, all the information going in and out. But yes, it lacks a little bit of email automation for free, but here is the best one, or the best app that I've seen out there right now for making sure your articles are going to start ranking, and that is Phrase.io. Personally, I absolutely love this program. I don't let a single one of my content writers not use this program because it is so good. And for the price that you're going to pay on this, yes, it's $50 a month, and do this only after you've started to really sink your teeth into it. But if you're just starting out, the $50 a month, you're going to hire writers to make your articles. Go spend the $50. At least get one seat and tell them when they can and can't use it, so that way you could just do a better job. I think it's insane to me when people don't have at least this program. And this program is just going to help you structure your blogs so they're way more accurate. It's also going to give you some awesome suggestions. I'll be going into a full tutorial on this. I've already done, I think, one not that long ago. But this program is the cherry on top to finalize your strategy. Now, SEMRush does have some level of content marketing and topic research, but it's also grayed out. You have to spend a bit more money for the guru plan to get those features. So keep that in mind. It's a great software, but you're going to have to pay a little bit more money for it, about $100 more. Does it work? Yes, it absolutely does. Is it as good as Phrase.io? Debatable. Phrase.io, it's just a great platform for the price that you're going to spend for 3 seats right off the bat for the unlimited if you choose to spend $120 a month or $115 a month. But for honestly $45 a month, it is a steal of a tool that is going to make you significantly more profitable and get those results that you want for your clients way faster. It's also a bit of a startup, so bear with them, but they're constantly rolling out incredible updates all the time. So I hope this video helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a shorter video for me. Wow, under 10 minutes almost. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Go check out these 3+1 programs. I think it is going to make a massive change in your business, and I hope you guys keep crushing it. Go start your SEO agency. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. I want to hear about them. I would be happy to make more content for you guys. I've now done 122 videos in 122 days, and I'm just kind of enjoying the process. I'm not so worried about doing it at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning when I'm first up. It's like, hey, you know what? I have a really good idea. I'm going to go execute on that idea, and that's just what I'm doing now. So I hope you guys enjoyed these. I hope this is helping you. I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you guys start an SEO agency, like I said, drop the links down below. I want to see them and what you guys turn out. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.